Welcome to the next class of network analysis. Today let's learn how to draw network diagram. A graph drawn connecting the various activities and events of a project is network diagram. That is, it is a graph connecting activities and events based upon the transaction flow. Each event is represented by a circle and activity by an arrow. That is, arrow you have to put from the source to the destination. Here the source will be there and here the destination will be there. Nodes are represented in circles and activities are represented by arrows. Arrows denotes the sequence of activities. Two types of network diagrams are there: activity oriented and event oriented. We have to learn them separately. Activity oriented diagrams is also known as CPM, critical path method. Okay, so that we'll learn in the next classes. And event oriented is PERT method of network analysis, program evaluation and review technique. Okay, that also we will learn in the next classes. Rules for constructing a network diagram. Before going to the CPM or PERT technique, let's learn how to construct a network diagram. Each activity is represented by one and only one arrow in the network. Suppose you are having two nodes, one node and the second node. Nodes are connected by activities. Okay, so between two nodes there will be only one and only one arrow. That means only one arrow is possible between two activities. Okay, that is, no two activities can be identified by the same head and the tail. That is, between these two nodes, this is first node and this is second node, right? So between these two nodes, there will not be any activity so that the head and the tail are same. Suppose you are drawing like this. See, same the head and the tail, right? So no need of these two activity lines. Okay, only one, that is again it is stressing, only one activity may connect any two nodes. That is the main point which we have to remember. So let's see how to number the events. The numbering of events are followed by the Fulkerson's rule, and always the starting we are giving the number as 1, and for the next nodes we are giving 2, 3, 4 and so on. 5, 6, 7, whatever it may be. Always first number is always we are giving 1 for the node. Okay, and the rest will be 2, 3, 4, etc. And here this is the source node. 1 is the source node and 2 is the destination node. And from the source to the destination is the activity. So activity is A, or we can write 1 to 2. Here is a question for you. Draw a network diagram for the following. Activities are given and predecessor activities are also given. Activities 1 to 2 A, 1 to 3 B, 2 to 3 C, 2 to 4 D, 3 to 4 E. And for this node or this activity, C, A is a predecessor. And for D, again A is a predecessor. And for E, C and B are the predecessors. So let's see how to draw it. So here 1 to 2, right? So we know 1 is the starting node. So just write 1 and circle it. Okay. Then 1 to 2. So you have to write another node and name it as 2 and circle it. 1 to 2. Say this 1 to 2. And the value of activity is A. So write there A. Okay. Next is 1 to 3. So again 1 to 3. One more activity, one more node, and that is 3. And the activity is 1 to 3 and the value given is B. And then, so 1 to 2 and 1 to 3 is over. Then 2 to 3, right? So 2 is this one and to 3. See this? 2 to 3. And the value activity it is C. And one more thing, predecessor is A. See this? Predecessor of this activity C is A, right? That is before C, A is there. So that is what C's predecessor is A. Then 2 to 4 it is D. So you have to get another node 4 and the activity is D. Okay. And there the predecessor is A. See this? This one is D and the predecessor of D is A. Okay. And then 3 to 4. 3 to 4. See? The value is E and the predecessors are C and B given. Okay. So C and B joining in third node and from 3 is going to 4. So this is a way how to draw network diagram if the values are given, activities are given. Okay. One more example is here. Draw the network diagram, activity given and the time duration is also given. Let's see how to draw for this. Here 1 to 2 is the first activity. So just draw the node 1 and then 1 to 2. It is the activity is 2, right? So you have to write here 2. Then 1 to 3 it is 4. So I am drawing 1 to 3. It is 4 and then 1 to 4 it is 3. 1 to 4 the value is 3. Then 2 to 5 is 1. So 2 to 5 it is 1. So while drawing itself put the arrow mark also so that source and the destination will be clear. Then 3 to 5. 3 to 5 is 6, right? So 3 to 5 and that is 6. Okay. Then 4 to 6 it is 5. So one more node. 6 and the value is 5. Okay. Then 5 to 6 it is 7. So 5 to 6. 7. See, this is a way how network diagram can be drawn. This is very simple. Just concentrate in the activities and the nodes. What is the starting node? What is the finishing node? That we have to know. Just keep on drawing. That is, take the first activity, draw it. This is one node, 2 is another node, and this is activity value. And same way, 5 is one node and 6 is another node. Okay, just draw the connection lines. 5 to 6. Don't forget to put the arrowheads. Then only it will be clear to which direction it is going. Okay. So in today's class, we understood how to draw a network diagram if you are having the activity values. This is very simple. Next class we'll go with CPM and PERT. Hope it was clear for you. Thank you.